What's going on YouTube? Terrible Tim back with another video. It is race day, South Sound Speedway behind me. Round 12 of the Vintage Modified Division Championship night. It's a full moon, last race of the season. Let's get after it.
As always, the lineups will be posted here. Dylan's here to help you get lined up. Not here to babysit you, so pay attention to our schedule, which changed, and be where you need to be here when you need to be. So the pro lates are first, is that correct? Yeah, pro lates are going to be first, super lates are last. So there's time in the middle for those running double duty. Nobody pass the white line up by the ambulance, please. Remind your crew members they need to stay behind that. When you enter the track, stay high above the white line up by the wall. We don't want to wreck any cars on re-entry. When you're exiting, give a good wave. Be very obvious that you're looking.
right, guys, qualifying's over. Ended up P3, so that puts us on the front row outside of the dash. We got some work cut out for us tonight, but we're going to see how this dash goes and see if we can grab us one trophy before this season's over. Let's get after it.
Tim, congratulations, man. I tell you, I was actually thinking about you this morning. I was thinking about the season and how it's gone. You figured out something in this car. You started
it up. Tommy's a hell of a crew chief. He's really been helping me get this car set up. And huge thank you to him and all my guys, Les, Donnie, my dad. They just never quit working on this thing. So, very much. And this one's for them. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's hear it for Tim McDougal.
coming up now. We're going to have a 10-minute practice session. 10-minute practice.
All right, guys, that's a trophy dash win. Second place in the heat race. Plenty of points coming on tonight. We're on a roll. So one more race. We got this main event. I think we're starting way in the back because that's what happens when you qualify in the top. And we're going to give it one more run. So let's get this thing lined up and let's get after it.
The 68 out of Tacoma, sponsored by Public Associates, Railroad Associates
talking about.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, we're back at the shop. Got the car unloaded. It was a good race night. We had a pretty good run there. I knew we were pretty good because we came out of the box like P2 in the first practice, so we had a pretty good piece right off the box. So that was pretty good. I was happy with that, and we made a couple adjustments to it. The track was kind of slippery. It was real loose off in early practice. By the final practice, you know, some of those other guys had stepped it up. We ended up P3 in the final practice, but you know, we knew we were top 3 for the night, so it was just kind of a stick to the game plan. I knew I was points racing one other guy for that Rookie of the Year thing, and so we just wanted to make sure we were good enough to beat that guy. Top 3 was going to be good enough, so we kept trying to make it a little bit better. Qualified 3rd, which, you know, right there where we thought we were going to be, so we were in good shape, making some little adjustments. That put us on the front row outside of that trophy dash, and man, I got a good start on that first lap, and then I heard my spotter say clear, dropped it down, and just started running away from him. So that was a great race. I was super happy to grab a trophy before we finished out the season. We'll find a place up on the shelf for that one to join all of its new kin. And then we rolled on to the heat race. A couple more adjustments. You know, the car was still real loose off and a little bit tight in the middle, so we made one more adjustment to get it to rotate better, and then try to tighten it up on exit. We had a little bit of a stagger issue, so we swapped some tires around, try to get the stagger we needed to come off better. And man, that heat race, she was running, man. We had to start way in the back since we qualified top 3, you know, full invert. Ran her right up to 2nd place. And that guy that won the heat race, that's the guy I was trying to points race, so just being on his bumper was good enough. I ran him down real hard on that last lap, and I thought maybe I had a shot at a win there for that heat race, but just ran out of time. He's real tough to pass, you know, he's not going to just give it to me. So in the end, like I said, points racing, we just dropped in behind him, took that 2nd place. Come back to the pits, make a few more adjustments. Actually, after that heat race, I told the guys, don't mess with it. I think we're good. This is the car we need. And the main event, they lined us up by points, which, you know, to me is a little bit goofy because you're putting the championship contender on the pole. And you know he's got the fastest car, so you might as well just give him the trophy, right? So being 7th in the points, I had to line up a lot deeper than the fast guys. I knew I had some work cut out for me. I had told the guys not to mess with the car. I thought it was great the way it was, but the races before us, a couple guys blew some engines, oiled down the track. They had a beach from the flag stand down into turn 1. It got pretty ugly out there, and I don't know what happened, but boy, the track changed a lot. The car was just super tight in the middle, and I was trying to figure out how to work with that. Had a good run early in the race. I think it was around lap 5 that I dropped into 3rd place, and I started trying to feel out, you know, once we got single filed out, where I could try to find a little more speed, because like I said, just super tight in the middle, and then crazy loose off. I don't know if it was snapping loose on me or if the track was just shit, but you know, we gave it what we had. I kept moving it around, trying to find a better spot, and was sort of using the curb to de-wedge the car and get it to rotate in the middle. And it was good. It was working. I ran down the 2nd place car because by the time I got single filed out, he was a straightaway ahead of me. I ran him down to his bumper, but I didn't have enough to try to make a pass. And by that time, there was only like 5 laps left. So then again, you're just kind of points racing, ride it out. Top 3 is good. We were on the tech pad at the end of the night. I'll take it, man. It was a great night. I'm super happy with grabbing the trophy from the dash and a 3rd place in the main. That's good. I think we may have accumulated enough points in that to move us to 5th in the points overall. I know we secured that Rookie of the Year, so we did what we set out to do. I think 5th place in the points is pretty good considering 2 races into the season, we were like 13th in the points. We were deep in the hole, so I think we climbed pretty hard from there to get to 5th, so I'm happy with that. All right, I guess we're going to try this again. So I had some issues with hard drive space on my computer at home, and the transfer from GoPro to the computer, I lost quite a bit of footage there. So part of that footage was the end of that outro there that I had just recorded. So we're going to try this again. I'm back home now, so we'll just film this one on my back porch. So if you hear some weird birds, that's what's going on. They live there. A lot of people that I need to thank for this season, and we'll start with my brother Tommy for all of his work and dedication as car chief on the car, and also up in the spotters booth talking to me on the radio, guiding me through all those races. Tommy's just been huge trying to keep this car together and working on it at the shop, making the calls on the adjustments at the track, and trying to get me just the fastest car that he could possibly get me. And I appreciate all of his efforts. Tommy, I couldn't do this without you. You're probably my #1 fan, and I love you, man. Next is going to be the rest of the crew: Pops, Les, Donnie, Brent. Those guys have spent a lot of hours working on the car this year, not only at the shop, but at the track too, making those adjustments and trying to get that car as fast as it can be, making sure they fix everything from when I tear it up in a race or when I come off the track, just making sure that they get down all of the air pressures and tire temps and all of that stuff so that Tommy can look it over and make those adjustments. And you know, those guys have just been super dedicated this year, and it really takes a crew like that, and I appreciate all their efforts. So thank you very much, guys. Next, I want to thank my sponsors, starting with Market Team Food Service, and then Clevenger Associates, Lucky's Burgers, Voller and Associates, Freelancers Communications, and Roller and Associates. And I'll put links to all of their websites down below if you guys want to check them out. You know, I appreciate all their support. We couldn't do it without those guys. You know, it takes everybody to make this thing work. We set out to win that Rookie of the Year, and we managed to pull it off. And I think it was a really great season. And I think we showed that the car can be super fast and we can be competitive. We're not just also ran. So I appreciate everybody's efforts, and I also want to thank all of you guys, the fans, those of you that are watching these videos. I appreciate the support there, and everybody that was up in the stands cheering for me. I know that final race was pretty exciting for you guys, so I really appreciate your support. I know Mullet Nation's not very big, but we're pretty loud, so just thank you to everybody that was cheering us on, watching these videos and all of that. I appreciate all your support. As far as these videos go, we're not done yet. We got one more race next week for Ashley in the mini stock. She's going to cap off her season with championship night on September 17th. So make sure you come out to the track, check her out. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that notification bell down below so that you know when that video is coming. And share these things with all your friends. You know, try to get the word out for this YouTube channel. It helps us grow the channel, helps us tell the YouTube robot that we're doing something good over here, and then they start suggesting it to new viewers. So your support and you sharing these videos and clicking that subscription button, that tells YouTube to push this thing out. So I appreciate all your support. I love you guys. It's been a great year. Like I said, one more race, South Sound Speedway, September 17th for Ashley in the mini stock. She's got a shot at Rookie of the Year, and she's actually got a shot at 4th place in the points, so she can probably do better than I did. So let's come cheer her on and get after that one. So thank you, everybody, for the whole season, and we'll see you in the next video.